You're watching Appalachian Axeworks on YouTube.
Alright, welcome back to the channel. We got the Harbor Freight surface conditioning tool we're talking about today. This is an awesome tool. I've wanted one of these ever since I seen the Eastwood one many years ago for sale. This thing is on sale right now if you're an Inside Track Club member for $109. It's $149 regular price, so pretty good deal for this item. I always wanted it, didn't know what I was ever going to use it for. I got it, and now I use it all the time. We do a lot of different things around here, and you never know what I'll be working on. And this thing has turned out invaluable. I use it a lot. I've had it for 3 or 4 months. As you can see, it's really dirty. Been using it. Comes out of the box, comes with 3 wheels, 3 drums they call them. Got 1, 2, 3. You got a 40 grit, a 120. This is a 40. You got a 120, and then you got a 240 here. It's a 4x4 size. There's a bunch of them on Amazon that claim they'll fit this. I actually bought a pack of those. I will be showing those in a separate video. But right now we'll talk about what comes in the box. Also, it comes with several hex keys. And one of them is to install the handle, and the other one is to replace the drum. The drum's replaced very easy. There's a little detent on the side. It's the wheel lock, and it has keys in it, so you just push it, holds it, and you see you got the little keys. They fit down inside the grooves here. And some of the drums have an arrow on them, so you have to pay attention to which way they go on. But again, you got the keys. You can leave one in and line up the little slot there, and then slide the other key right in, and then back with your washer and your bolt, and your Allen wrench. Press your detent in and crank it down. There you go. Easy to change over, not a big deal. I got the 120 on there. The 120 actually has some sandpaper in the middle, so it's almost like a multi-purpose. You're getting the Scotch-Brite type pad, and then you're getting the flap wheel type stuff in there. So on that particular one, the tool is 6-speed. As you can see here, there's a little knob on the back, 1 through 6. Pretty neat. I usually run it at 4 or 5 most of the time, depending on what I'm working on. Weighs about 8 pounds. Got I think the cord's 8 foot long. It's got a trigger lock, so you can see right here. Trigger lock, which comes in really handy. That trigger lock is really handy. You got a 9-amp motor in it. It's pretty strong. It's supposed to be all, from what I understand, it's supposed to be all metallic gearing and everything, so it should hold up for a very long time. I've been using it pretty hard for 2 or 3 months, and it hasn't failed, and it seems like it's going to hold up for a very long time. See, I think I mentioned that it was 8 pounds, so pretty neat. It's very similar to the Eastwood. If you haven't seen the Eastwood, that was the first time I'd ever seen one of these, and as soon as I saw the Eastwood, I was like, I gotta have one of those. There's a bunch on Amazon, some off-brands that you've never heard of. They run between $69 and $129 for the off-brands, and then there's some, I think Craftsman makes one that they call like a restorer. That's a very similar tool, and Porter Cable used to make one, and I'm assuming that's what the Craftsman one is now. It used to be the Porter Cable one, but really neat. It's like I said, there's a huge variety of these sanding drums on Amazon. I did buy a pack of them, so I'm going to show those in a different video. There's some accessories on Eastwood. You can go on Eastwood's website and actually buy sanding drums and things that they look like exactly like these and look like they would fit, and so I'm assuming they would. They have like a rack and all kinds of stuff on Eastwood that goes with this tool, that goes with their tool, which looks almost identical to this. So we'll give you a quick demonstration of this thing. I got an outside vise I leave sitting outside in the rain all the time, and it rusts up, and every once in a while I'll clean it up and spray a little oil on it, and so we'll show you that real quick. Alright, so here's my little cheapy outside vise. I leave this outside all the time. It rusts up, and then usually from time to time I'll come out and I'll clean it up really good and put a little bit of oil on it. But this is the 120 grit drum. Make sure you wear eye protection with this thing. It really throws stuff around, so you want to wear eye protection. You might want to wear some hearing protection if you have sensitive hearing. So So there you go. It makes some pretty quick work of the rust there, and you can, I could have used the higher grit and probably get this a little cleaner, and then you can always polish it with the other one and polish it up. But that just gives you an example of what it can do real quick. Didn't take long and knocked the rust off. And what I'll do is I'll pull this apart and I'll finish getting everything, and then I'll spray a little oil on it to keep it from rusting up. But that is your Harbor Freight surface conditioning tool, on sale at Harbor Freight for, if you're an Inside Track Club member right now, for $109. So if you're in the market for a tool like this, this would be a great time to buy it. A really neat tool. I like it a lot. Glad I purchased it. So there you have it. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.